I the only one that maybe remembers? We're going to work on a little bit of that S. You say, what S? What does S stand for? Oh, it stands for supplementary material, things that you may need to, throughout the course, some skill sets here. So I'm going to do something here. I'm going to copy, if I can. Jeez. Copy the place value. We're going to warm up. We're going to go through this morning talking a little bit about some place value, because as we proceed with the course, we're going to need to know, how to do just that. So let's go and review. Remember, this is going to be THS for whatever that is. All right. So remember, what are the place values, the digits to the right? Let's go through this. We need to know. We wrote this down. We talked a little bit about it. Is that right? So this first position is the what? Tenths. And then you have the what? Hundredths position, followed by the thousands. And then you have the what? 10,000s, 100,000s. And then, yes, it goes to the millions and so on. And then you go in the other direction. We call that the nearest ones. And then the other direction, the nearest tens, hundredths. And then you get thousands position, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions. We could do this all day long. And so very often we're going to need to, approximate our decimals, okay? So let's go through some of this and see if you guys remember. I'm going to write down a number. $5.0234, and then I'm going to write down next to it the place value we will approximate. So they're going to say here to approximate, and does anybody happen to know, by the way, what does that even mean to give an approximate answer? Do you guys happen to know what that kind of means in essence? What is an approximation? Do you guys know? A guess? No, it's not a guess. It's actually trying to describe a number that is, you guys want to think about this, close to. It is close to another number. But it's close to another number in what decimal position, and that's what they're talking about. It is close to. What's the approximation symbol? Do you guys know? It even has a special symbol. What's the symbol? It's not an equal sign. It's like, I don't know, these curly or curved equal sign there. And that's known as your what? Approximation sign, okay? So in this example, we want to go through the nearest tenths here. And so we have to know where that position is. And so we start with the decimal. And where is the tenths? Yeah, what digit is in the tenths position? So I count this. I go, here's the 0. It's in the tenths position. I look at the digit to the what? To the right of that. And so I put the eyeball there and I say, okay, if that digit to the right is a what? You guys remember? A 0 to 4, then what do? You leave the digit alone. You leave it alone. And then you might say, what digit? The digit in the what? Place value, where your arrow is. So if that's the case, and it is, we got a what? A 2, then we leave it alone. And ladies and gentlemen, the answer that's close, the approximate answer here, is going to be what? 15.0. So I want to share with you guys, this is how we go about this. Okay? Okay, anybody have any questions on that? What do you guys think? Easy peasy lemon squeezy? Okay, what if they gave you 28.0963472, and again, they want you to approximate to the what? Tens position here. So you're going to locate the digit in the what? Tens position. Isn't it the 0 again? And you go, okay, that 0 was popular this morning. And then what do you look at again? The digit to the what? To the right. And then you go, oh, that digit to the right. Now, yesterday I think I was using green. So let's do that. Let's use some green. You got some green eyes. All right. Okay, so now, oh, let's write this down. What do we know? If that digit is a what? A 5 to a 9, then what do? You add 1 to the what? To the digit. And you say, which digit? The digit in the what? Place value. So, okay, we're going to have to add 1 to the digit in the place value. You go, where is that? Oh, add 1. So I'm going to put it this way, plus 1. So I'm going to add 1 to 0. And what is that going to do for me, ladies and gentlemen? That's going to give me the what? The approximate answer. This is now 28 point. What's 0 plus 1? 1. So, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? You got approximately what? 28.1. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Easy peasy, lemon, what? Squeezy. So this is kind of how we're getting, we're going to approximate these answers when we see this in our calculators. And we got to know what to approximate to. So how to do that. So, ladies and gentlemen, anybody have any questions on that example? Okay, so what if you had, for example, right, using some supplement this morning, 32.471968, and now they want you to approximate to the what? Hundredths position. And you say, Mr. Judge, where's that hundredths position? Well, you guys tell me. Anybody know what digit is in the hundredths position? How do you know it's a 7? Because the first position is the tenths, and then the second position is the what? Hundredths. Good. So put your arrow under the 7. Put your eyeball to the right. Look at, with your green eye, the 1. What does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? You leave the digit what? Alone. Is that true? So this answer is going to be what? 32 point what? 47. So I want you guys to see here how to approximate and find the number that's what? Close to. And close to in what sense? Close to in the hundredths. Easy peasy lemon squeezy? All right. Should we give you a hard one? How about 109.046721 also to the what? Hundredths position. So what are you guys going to do there now? What happens now? Right? We have to identify what digit is in the hundredths position. Tenths, hundredths. Oh, The 4 is in the hundredths position. Look at the digit to the right with that green eye. And it's a 6. So if it's a 6, what do you guys do to the digit in the hundredths? Add 1. So put the 1, add it. And then what do you end up with? This is approximately 109.0. Oops, I made a mistake. Add 1 to the digit in the place value. 109.0 what? What's 4 plus 1? Bless you. 5. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is approximately 109.05. That's what it's close to. Easy peasy lemon what? Squeezy. Is that true? All right. I'll give you guys some more here. What if they gave you 382.929863, and now they want you to approximate to the thousandths position? THS. Okay, where's the thousandths position again? Tens, hundredths, what? Thousandths. What digit is in the thousandths? 9. Look to the digit to the right. What do you see? An 8. What do you do? What do you do? If it's an 8, do you guys remember? Add 1 to what? The 9, the digit in the place value. You add 1 to 9. Is that right? All right. And so this is now going to be approximately 382 point. And then this is, some students are going to get confused with this. Because you look at 9 and you add 1. Of course, it's 10. But you might say, well, I'm going to get a little confused. You know what helps me? Think of it this way. You can also say you're adding 1 to 29. What is 1 plus 29? That'd be a 930. So I can look at it that way as well. 29 plus 1, isn't that 30? Or I can say, hey, Mr. Judge, 9 plus 1, that's a 0. So change that to 0, carry the 1, and 1 plus 2 is now 3. And then you got the 9. You could do it that way too. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, is fine. So you got approximately 382.930. And this is to the nearest what? Thousandths position. Okay, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, now I'm going to try this out here. How about if we give you 642.73801, and they're going to want you to approximate to the ones position. So you approximate now to the what? To the ones position. So if I approximate to the ones position, where is the ones position? Do you guys know? Huh? Isn't that to the left? To the left over here? Okay, there's the ones position. Is that right? Okay, so I'm going to put that arrow under the digit. The 2 is in the ones position. Look at the digit to the right, and it's a what? Use your green eye. It's a what? 7. What does that mean you do? You add 1 to the digit in the place value, in the ones. And so this will become approximately 640 what? 3. And you say, can I put the decimal? You don't have to, because you're really approximating to the nearest whole number, or the nearest ones position. And there it is. All right, you guys okay with that one? All right. And by the way, when they say the nearest ones, this is AKA the nearest what? Whole what? Number. So sometimes they're going to use that phrase too. Approximate to the nearest what? Whole number. All right. Now, let's try this out. How about this? 708.46397. And we're going to approximate to the nearest what? Whole number, just so you guys can see what that means. You go, oh, they want me to do the nearest whole number? I don't know what that is. Well, what is that? What are they really saying? They want you to approximate to the what? To the ones position. Now, what digit is in the ones position? 8. Good. So I'm going to put my arrow under the 8. That's the digit in the ones position. You always look to the right, and you're going to use your green eye again, right? Because that digit's a 4. What do you guys know? What happens now? What's this going to be? It stays the what? Stays the same. Okay, so this answer is going to be approximately what? 700 and what? 8. Okay, anybody have any questions on that? No, you sure? Now, the reason I ask you is because if I go over to my website, what class are you guys in? 241S? So you click on this. And I just want to share with you guys your video library. So this is your website, class site, library. I got this under the supplemental material. So I'm adding a whole bunch of supplemental. This is the S stuff, by the way. And you might say, hey, Mr. Judge, what's this approximation? Well, I made a nice little worksheet for you guys to practice. So I'm going to put that already. I think I might have put that in the homework. We'll see. But look at this. Approximate to the ones, tenths, hundredths, thousandths. And then I have your answers here. So you can double check and compare. Okay? And if you guys find solutions, let me know. I mean, errors, not solutions. If you find errors, let me know. I'm such an old man. I work too much. I do too many things. You know, sometimes I'm multitasking and unbelievable. So I might make a mistake. Just let me know and we'll fix it. And, you know, so this is part of the S, the supplement. Okay, now, you might also say, well, why do I need some supplement? Well, what were we working on yesterday? Anybody remember? Weren't we working on the Pythagorean theorem yesterday? Oops, you guys can't see this. Weren't we working on the Pythagorean theorem?